Hi, I'm Bill Lark from my HR department, and this short video is to help employers understand what they need to do to check that their new employee is eligible to work in the UK. All employers have to make reasonable checks, and it's very important that these checks are done before the employee starts working for you. Now, identity documents fall into two categories, List A and List B. List A essentially is any person who lives within the European Economic Area. And people who live in Europe have a right to live and work freely in the United Kingdom, at least at the moment. List B applies to people from outside of the EEA, and if somebody does present with List B documentation, then the duty on the employer is to check after 12 months that the employee actually continues to have a right to work in the UK. So normally it'll be rechecking a work permit or something like that. Now, in terms of the checks themselves, what do we need to do? Well, logically, we need to try and be sure that the document we have in front of us is in fact real. So looking at the document, does it look real to start with? Does the laminate section, if it's a passport for example, is the laminate section intact? Do the details that are written into the document tally with what we already know about the person? And of course, is the photo accurate? Does it look like the person in front of you? Further, if it's List B, so people outside the European Economic Area, then it may well be that the document details any hours limitations. So students, for example, are often limited from working only a certain number of hours a week. Having satisfied ourselves that the document is genuine, what we need to do then is take a copy of the front cover and also the inside page, the laminated page, and then sign and date that copy, original seen, with your signature and a date, and then keep that on the individual's personnel file. Now, if that person later transpires to be working illegally, and that document is a fraud, then providing you've done these things, you could avoid being held liable by the UK Border Authority. And that's quite a big deal because they can put a fine of up to £20,000 per illegal worker onto employers. So I hope that video was informative, and thank you for watching.